going on, everybody? Paul Tech here, and today I'm going to do a slight comparison between these two devices. The device to my left is the ZTE Zmax Pro, and the device to my right is the Nexus 6. So I want to do just a slight comparison, just looking at kind of the design of these two, some specifications of both of these devices. As you take a look here at the size of these devices, the ZTE Zmax Pro is definitely the larger of the two devices here. You can definitely see there is a size difference between these two. Now on the back of these, we both have two 13 megapixel cameras. We got the flash on the ZTE Zmax Pro right below the camera there. And then you have these two flashes on the sides of the camera here on the Nexus 6. The difference with these two, of course, is going to be you're going to get a fingerprint sensor on this one, and the Nexus 6 does not have a fingerprint sensor. You got the Motorola dimple there, Nexus branding here, ZTE branding, and the speaker on the Zmax Pro is right there on the corner. The speaker on the Nexus 6 are front-firing speakers. It's just definitely the way to go with a device, is getting those front-facing speakers. So let's take a look at the sides of the phone actually here. So they both have this like metal frame going entirely around the device here. All around the sides you have this metal trim going around it. Up on top of both of these devices, you do got the headphone jack right there. You got the noise cancellation mic. On the Nexus 6 is going to be your tray for your SIM card. Now the Nexus 6 does not have micro SD card expansion, so there is no micro SD access on the Nexus 6. You do get, as you can see here on the side, that's where your SIM card will be, and as well as your micro SD card access is right there. Take a look at the bottom of these two devices. You have USB Type-C on the ZTE Zmax Pro. There is no fast or turbo charging on this device. On the other hand, you have your standard USB on the Nexus 6, which does support turbo charging. So in terms of battery, on the Nexus 6, you got a 3,220 milliamp battery. On the ZTE Zmax Pro, you have a 3,400 milliamp battery. Now, both of these devices have non-removable backs, and you can't remove the backs or the batteries. So the batteries are embedded into these devices here. Now, you also have 3 gigabytes of RAM on the Nexus 6, so that's going to be a difference there. What I wanted to do is show you again how close to a near stock Android experience you are getting with the ZTE Zmax Pro here. So what I want to show you mainly is, let's open up the app drawer here. Now this looks very similar to the Nexus 6 here, the app drawer. It's almost a near stock Android experience you're getting on this ZTE Zmax Pro. The only type of bloatware, I should say, that you do get is just these Metro PCS apps. Now, as you can see here in settings, how it looks, both of these are on full brightness here, as you can see. But what I want to show you on the ZTE Zmax Pro here is look at the white. Look at the white balance here. The ZTE Zmax Pro, as you can see in the display, is a lot brighter, a lot whiter than the Nexus 6 here. So you can kind of see that. But also just take a look at how similar the settings looks here. Very, very similar just to this near stock Android experience you're getting with the ZTE Zmax Pro here. So let's go ahead and just exit out and take a look at the displays here. Now this is a 1440 display on the Nexus 6. Again, these are both cranked up to full brightness, and this is a 1080p display on the ZTE Zmax Pro. So take a look, just the overall colors of both of these. I mean, this has a beautiful display, the ZTE Zmax Pro. I mean, the Nexus 6 has a very beautiful display, but the ZTE Zmax Pro is definitely right up there with one of the best looking displays. Hands down, you can just see it right there in this comparison. Again, both are on full brightness right now, full brightness. So I just wanted to point that out. So let's go ahead and go to CPU-Z here. Now let's take a look at what's under the hood on both of these devices. ZTE Zmax Pro, Qualcomm Snapdragon 615. Nexus 6, Qualcomm Snapdragon 805 here. This has 8 cores. This has 4 cores, as you can see. Okay. So Adreno 405, Adreno 420, and like I was saying, you know, you can see the screen resolution there. This is a much higher screen resolution, a much higher pixel count. Pixels per inch is higher here. So next, let's go to Geekbench 3 here. Before we do that, let's go ahead and open up some applications at the same time. So 1, 2, 3. That was about the same time. Let's do that one more time. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Same time there. Okay, let's open up Play Store at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Wow. ZTE ZMAX Pro did open up first that time. Now let's click on the Star Wars game here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was equal. That was about the same. Let's go ahead and let's open up this game right here. Same time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that was about equal. I'll let you be the judge of that one. You let me know what you thought at the same time. Camera at the same time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Wow, ZTE ZMAX Pro did open up first on that. Wow. Can definitely keep up with the Nexus 6 here, you know. You can definitely keep up with one of the best devices. So let's go ahead and do the, let's clear it all out now. Just the clear all button there. All right, so let's go ahead to the Geekbench 3 test now. Okay, so you can see here, this is Android 6.0.1. Nexus 6 is Android 6.0. You got the Adreno 405, the Adreno 420. Let's go ahead and run these. Same time. But yeah, overall, I absolutely love both of these devices. They're both excellent devices. Definitely like the display on the Nexus 6. I love the way the display looks. I also love how bright and white the colors are and how accurate they are. They're very accurate on the ZTE ZMAX Pro. This is just an excellent overall device for $99 on instant rebate, $99. The camera is right up to par with the Nexus 6 as well. Okay, so this has an excellent camera. Of course, it would have been, oh, well, it looks like, oh, we got, all right. So I'm curious to see the results and see what we get here. Of course, the Nexus 6 finished it up. Single core score, 1,037. Multi-core score, 3,085. Excellent score right here. Very good, Nexus 6. Now let's see if the ZTE ZMAX Pro can beat either both of these or at least one of these scores, either single core score or multi-core score. It's still running the test. The Nexus 6 did, you know, they both started at the same time, but the Nexus 6 did finish first. Wow, look at that. 3,162 on the multi-core score, 3,085 on the Nexus 6. ZTE ZMAX Pro, it definitely beat the Nexus 6 on multi-core score. Now I gotta give single core score definitely to the Nexus 6 here with 1,037 and single core score 748 on the ZMAX Pro there. So, well, there you have it. Those are the numbers. Yeah, that's basically it for this comparison. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know by hitting that thumbs up button, and I'll give you a little hint on what next device I'm going to compare it to, I should say. But it's this bad boy right here. the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. That's right, folks. I also plan on doing a little comparison between the LG Stylo 2 Plus and the Galaxy Note 3. I think that'll be an awesome comparison. Again, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. And once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.